Does Doctor Strange finally get a release date? Deadpool gets a release date plus a rumor to go with that release date? Will we see William Shatner in Star Trek 3? All of this and more on Movie News Monday with Dr. Movie 91. What's going on, my movie fanatics, and welcome to another Movie News Monday. I got quite a bit of news, so let's just jump right into it as I normally do. Bryan Singer, a few months ago, I'm sure you guys all remember, Bryan Singer was faced with some legal problems. And it was a really hard, tough time because there was a lot of people wondering if he would be able to direct any of the future X-Men films, especially X-Men Apocalypse. Well, Fox worked with Bryan Singer, and it turns out that he will be directing X-Men Apocalypse. This is very exciting. I don't know if you guys have had a chance this summer to go see X-Men Days of Future Past, but to me, it was a phenomenal film. I know a lot of people liked it. We've discussed this many times with some Blue Tubers. It was a great all-around film. So to see Bryan Singer back in that chair really makes me personally excited, but I really want to hear it from you guys. What do you guys think? Are you excited knowing Bryan Singer will be back in the chair, or do you think he doesn't deserve it after what he faced with the legal problems? Doctor Strange. I probably talk about him every week, but it just seems like there's more and more news with him, and it's getting better and better. Well, Doctor Strange finally got a release date. It will be released in the US July 8th, 2016. Now, this is really, it seems like Marvel's just moving along smoothly. To me, I don't know if you guys will agree with me or not, but it seems like we have some rumors about a movie coming out, people being looked at about the movie, then we get a release date, hopefully we get a teaser trailer within the next, 2016, so we're probably going to have to wait a while for that. But are you guys excited for Doctor Strange? I know I've asked this before, but I really want your insight. I know I've asked you guys, who do you want to play Doctor Strange? How do you feel about it? But I want your overall opinion, guys, on Doctor Strange and a movie. Please leave your comments below. I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say. Paranormal Activity has been one of the most unique horror films, and it has caught a lot of people's eyes. I just wanted to kind of veer off this story for a second and say that me not being so much a new age horror fan, I do really like these types of movies. And I'm not a big fan of first person movies either. But for some weird reason, these always catch my eye. Well, we've had 4 movies so far. And they've all been called Paranormal Activity 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we also had Paranormal Activity, the marked ones. Now, there was a lot of talk, but a lot of people don't realize that Paranormal Activity, the marked ones, is not the 5th one. The 5th one will be a completely different movie, and it's all going to tie in together as always, but it actually got a new title. They're veering away from just Paranormal Activity 5. The title will be Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimension, and we will be seeing it in US theaters March 13th, 2015. Very exciting. I'm very curious to see where they go. What do you guys think? Where are they going to go with this film? If you've seen all of the films, what do you guys think? Where could they possibly go from here? Do you think it's going to be kind of like a Saw, where it just kind of gets old and just kind of veers off? Or is it going to get more interesting with time? Leave your comments below, guys. Now, we all know I am a Trekkie at heart. I still have yet to see the new Star Trek and Star Trek Into Darkness, but I will be seeing it very soon. I'm very excited to see them. But as for the older movies and the shows, I'm a big fan. I love just the community, and it seems like I've seen the older movies especially more, and I always learn something. So when I heard this little piece of news, I got very, very excited. We all remember William Shatner playing Captain Kirk in the original show. Now, ever since these Star Trek reboots, we've been wanting, by we I mean Trekkies, have been wanting to see Captain Kirk be thrown back on the screen. But not just Captain Kirk. I'm talking to William Shatner Captain Kirk. Now, there is a line and everything written for William Shatner, and it actually is going to involve Leonard Nimoy to like do a whole scene together. And they haven't been in a film since 1991, and that was Star Trek 6. So, what is the scene going to be? Well, we really don't know. No one has really said anything yet. But just to see the two original Spock and Captain Kirk do a short scene together, I think would be really, really fun and really interesting. Do you guys want to see William Shatner in Star Trek 3? Let me know. Time for the movie rumor this week. Now, ever since X-Men Origins Wolverine, we have been waiting for that Deadpool standalone movie. Now, not only did they get a release date, they finally picked a release date, which I'll get to in a minute. There is also a rumor with the whole Deadpool movie. And that rumor is that the only reason why we got a release date and it's finally being pushed is because the movie is going to be PG-13. Now, this is a shock to me. Because if anybody is a big Deadpool fan, you guys know, and even if you're not a Deadpool fan, you see a lot of those like little comic strips and memes and other things that with Deadpool in it making jokes, and he's very sarcastic, he's very foul-mouthed, he's very just over the top. And that's what I love and respect about Deadpool. But if the movie is PG-13, if they decide to go that route, what does that mean for the movie? Can they do the foul language? Can they do the over-the-top mouth and the smart ass and all that good stuff? We really don't know. We do know that the film will be released in February 2016, so that itself is very exciting. But this is what I really want to know, guys. And if you do not leave a comment about anything this week, that is fine, but I do want to know one thing. How do you feel about a PG-13 Deadpool if they actually decide to do this? What are your thoughts? I really want to hear it from especially all of my Marvel fans, all of my superhero fans, all of my comic book gurus. I really want to hear it from you guys. Me personally, I'm scared. You guys know how I feel. But I can't emphasize that enough. I really want to hear it from you guys. Please let me know in the comments below, how do you feel about a PG-13 rated Deadpool? So I want to thank you guys for joining me on another Movie News Monday. If you like these weekly videos, please give me a thumbs up. Comment below. It lets me know that you guys are interested. And as always, everybody, take care and happy watching.